What up, guys? It's your boy Quake, and finally some interesting news about Eminem's upcoming album has finally been released, and it wasn't by Eminem, it was by 2 Chainz. A few weeks ago, 2 Chainz and Eminem took a picture together. 2 Chainz posted it on Instagram, and we didn't know what became of it. We don't know why they took a picture together, but now we know. 2 Chainz decided to stop by DJ Drama's show on radio, and he talked about the picture, and while he talked about the picture, he said that him and Eminem have a song together and that Eminem wanted him to redo a hook for him and possibly add some ad-libs. But 2 Chainz being 2 Chainz, he was like, I'm not going to do that. I want to do a verse as well. I can redo the hook, but I want to do a verse. And he was also saying that he writes his own hooks because he wants publishing. But he said just because it's Eminem, he won't rewrite the hook. He'll redo the hook that Eminem wanted. So they got in the studio, collaborated together, and DJ Drama ended up asking, where is this track going to end up? And 2 Chainz said, hey, it's going to be on his upcoming project, which is probably his new album.
I just seen recently he was in the studio with Eminem.
Ooh, wow. That's how I know I can rap.
Wow.
That's how I know I can rap. He didn't want to talk about nothing but rap.
Wow.
And that was a great phone call to get.
He called you.
But Porter called me and
Okay.
had him, had him on deck.
Porter.
Yeah, Porter. But me and Porter been going back and forth, and you kind of think it's, bro want to do something, which is like, it's like I've heard it all. You know what I'm saying? I heard it all. This like rap talk. It's like you see a rap in the club, let's do one.
Right.
It's cap. You know what I mean? And so he was like, the boy want to do something with you. I'm like, whatever. And so I happened to lose my phone during the BET experience, and he had to call Tech. And he called Tech, and Tech was like, them boys in Malibu at Rick Rubin's house.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Tech said, I'm not sure. I think I need some clarity. So I'm like, is this for D12? Is this for Eminem?
Right.
Like, it's not clear. Right. No one's keeping it. They just saying, it's not clear to me. And they put me on three-way, and so Tech was like, I think they want you to redo a hook that M said, and maybe some ad-libs. So I said, I don't redo hooks because I write my own hooks and I'm on my pub. And I said, secondly, if y'all want my ad-libs, I could just send them. I do the same ones every time.
So you kind of feeling like, this might
like,
be
I'm not,
right.
yeah, and I'm going to have to stand up because there's a lot of times I've humbled myself. Like, it's been a few weekend concerts and Cash where I've came out with Ray Sherman, and I know I'm supposed to come out on Cash set. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm big. I don't know if y'all know it. And I'm telling Cash, like, bruh, I'm trying to be humble, like a humble. But, it's like, I'm not too big enough for Ray Sherman. I mess with Mike. I come out. But I know how this go. You only get a piece of the stage.
About Cash is what weekend?
Yeah.
Weekend, so, okay.
Yeah, Cash, and, it's like, I can't tell them when I need to come out on the set. But I know my impact on live shows.
Right.
You can ask Khaled. You can ask everybody that don't know until I come out on stage. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of things I was doing to, like, humble myself. And so I told Tech, let me be humble. Let me just go meet Eminem. You know what I mean? Let me just go meet him, and we go from there. You know what I mean? And so when we first went in, he kind of talked about, I got this, he let me hear the song. And it was funny. Like, I heard some things in there where he had, his vernacular was 2 Chainzy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And only reason I don't know how I sound until I hear it from somebody else. Like, I don't know in case, and then like, oh, really, that's. So I heard it, and I was like, he did one song, like the hook was over, and it was like a little space, and he was like, yeah, and it was like he started rapping. And he was like, yeah, I'm like, damn, like Eminem don't even do ad-libs. Right. I said, Eminem don't do Eminems. But yeah, Eminem don't even do ad-libs. I'm like, this is crazy. So, he's like, so when I heard the hook, I'm like, man, it's going to be hard to change it up because it was, it was specifically for this, you know what I mean? So I'm telling him, like, man, that's cool, but I got to do something. And he tells me, like, you could do a verse or something like that, for like a remix. And I tell him straight up, because I'm here now, like, with everything. Like, I'm so like,
okay,
Eminem, what would you need a remix for?
Right.
Remixes are used to carry records to #1 spots. When have you ever did a remix for someone or for yourself. That's not. That's like that's cap at its. That's cap at its finest. Like Eminem need, like you know, you get on there like it's like Lucci, like you know, he put me and Tunchi on the song, and then like then it goes Keep the Streets, then it goes right #1. You know, that's what you do the remix for. You know, Trinidad James put me and Jeezy on go. That's what you. Eminem is never going to have to say.
He's going straight to the stadium.
He's going straight to it. So I'm like. And, you know, he looking at me. I'm like, and I'm saying, you know, I lingo different to people. So I'm saying that's cap. That's all cap. You don't need to do no remix. You don't. So he's like, I'm saying, and then they don't know the cap really started from Troop. Rest in peace. It come from the South Side. Right. We started the cap. Right. We started it. Trust me. So he goes to talking to Dina. Who else you hear on here? So I'm like, they working it like you know how me and my partners work the cap. Like they want me to think of somebody else. Man, I'm not even finna play this game with you. I say, listen, where can I smoke at right quick? They say, you know, go outside. I say, cool. Can y'all set up some, you know, the speakers out? They say, yeah. I say, cool. I go out there. I tell them, look, it don't take all, you know, I'm talking to M with the utmost confidence. I'm telling him, yeah, it don't take all day to do nothing. You ready? Boom, boom. He walking around with a notebook. I'm walking around with a lighter. I say, boom, let's go, boom. So we go out, and Heaven was in the hospital at the time. You know what I mean? So it was hard for me to really. I went to BET. I went out to LA for BET Awards. Right. I didn't do the awards. I didn't do radio. I didn't do red carpet. I didn't do the basketball game. I was completely shut down because my heart was still here with Heaven. But when it came to get, you know, to go down there and meet Eminem, it was cool. You know what I mean? And so my whole thing was like I was trying to do mine as fast as possible because I like doing that for people. I like coming up with clever stuff really quick. So people, you know, and I couldn't. I had to talk to her doctor for like an hour and a half. So I came out, I told him, you know, forgive me, it's taking so long. He was like, no, you know, go ahead. And I don't know how to count bars still. Some people know that, some people don't. So I tell my engineer, I say, you know, Eminem rapping for like a day. So I tell him, look, the second verse, just mute that verse. However long it is, I'm doing that verse. You know what I mean? So I'm out the room, I go to going crazy. And I'm looking out the window and I'm like.
Were you feeling competitive?
I'm feeling like I'm finna knock home off.
Yeah.
You know, I'm supposed to feel that way.
Absolutely.
You know, I know, but I'm feeling like I'm finna give it to him. You know what I mean? Like this is hot. You know, I just did a song with Royce the 5'9". You know what I'm saying? Yes. And I gave him some of the ATL flavor. You know what I'm saying? I gave him some. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, so M telling me like he listens to Kendrick and he listens to me, telling me like you know like he telling me like the Kendrick, what he likes about Kendrick, and he's telling me like basically like a lot of my metaphors give him anxiety. Like he be like. He never know what I'm gonna say. Like, man, I don't never know, man. You give me fucking anxiety with this. I'm like, man, it's really an honor. But you saying this, you know what I'm saying? Because you know we know where you are as far as the food chain.
Right.
So I see him sneak in while I'm rapping, and Nolan, my engineer, like, tell him you can come. Like I don't care if it's 20 people or no people in the studio. You know, you could tell that their ambience was that when he's working, everybody leave. You know what I mean? And when I'm working, I like everybody to stick around, kind of. You know what I mean? So I see him peek in, he sit down, and I'm going crazy because like they had FaceTime me while Heaven was in the hospital, and she was like, "I'm feeling better, Daddy." So I was like, "I ain't got to worry about her. Let's get it." And so that lasted like 20 minutes before she was back like hurting again. You know what I mean? But I was looking out the window, and I was just telling the engineer, I was like, "Man, you won't believe what I see." And it was like a little rabbit outside. Like I don't know, it felt like it was some. I don't know. So I've seen this little rabbit, and I was like, maybe this some luck or whatever. But like I don't think I missed it all. And so when it was over. You know, Eminem came and they said, yeah, man. He said, man, how the hell you rap? How the hell you rhyme Tabernacle with Adam's apple? He said, man, you be saying some, you know what I mean? And so we played about 3 or 4 times. And so I'm noticing Tech not back there, Cat not back there. None of my folks, they done boxed everybody out from the studio. I get up, hell nah, where my cousin at? Cuz you need to hear this. I go to boom, Tech, you need to hear this. But home, like right here, I'm telling you, I done line them up. Go get everybody hear this, boom, boom. So you know what I'm saying? We sit back and we play it 3, 4 times, and then like the part where he wanted to me to do ad libs, he just told me like, don't even worry about it. Like
what's it for?
It was for he got his project coming up.
Okay.
So he just told me, you know what I mean, don't even worry about that. Like it just everything changed. Like once I did my verse, it changed, and so.
Did y'all talk about anything besides rap?
It was rap. It was just rap, man. You know what I mean? It was just rap. You know, like I said, he talked about the projects that were out, like, right. But mostly, you know, me and Kendrick, and then like videos and stuff. It's interesting that he watches
album. You know? And I wanted to make a video about this because one, it's news about an Eminem album, which hasn't been heard since Eminem released that freestyle. 2, it's interesting because Eminem isn't known to work with artists of this generation. I mean, he's had songs with Drake, Lil Wayne, but that's really about it. Big Sean here and there and a few other artists. But a song with 2 Chainz is interesting because 2 Chainz is a completely different artist than Eminem. I mean, 2 Chainz can get lyrical certain moments. He has his moments where he can spit. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to expect of this. I don't know how to take this information in because I'm not used to Eminem working with these type of artists. And that's where I want to get you guys involved. So what are you guys expecting from a 2 Chainz and Eminem collaboration? Are you guys expecting this track to be fire? Or are you guys expecting this track to be whack? Also, do you guys want Eminem to go back to his roots in working with only Dr. Dre and the Aftermath family? Or do you guys want Eminem to reach out to other artists like a 2 Chainz so he could probably possibly try out some new sounds and blend in with this new generation more? Also, are you guys even excited for a new Eminem album? Do you guys care? Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.